coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, I appreciate the support. 33 of them things, man. 33 years of prison stories. We out here spreading that positive energy. That positive energy. Yeah. We got enough hate, man. We got to start the love. We got to start the love. We got to start the support. We got to start the uplifting, the encouraging, the motivating, the inspiring. That's what we trying to do over here, man. That's what we trying to do. And by doing that, man, we got to paint the picture of what's the alternative, what's on the other side, man. You know, we got to let these youngins know what they facing. You know what I'm saying? If they know what they facing, then it's up to them to make a better decision. But we just trying to paint that picture for them. You know, we painting pictures. That's what we doing over here. We painting pictures of what's on the other side, man. And hopefully the message is being received. I appreciate everybody who be rocking with this stuff, man. I'm appreciating the love, the morning mud, man. The people that starting to come in and the conversations that we starting to have. The people that starting to let me know the effect that it's having on them, man. That just motivates me. That just want to make me keep going. So shout out to everybody who be talking in the comments, man, because I be reading. And shout out to everybody who be tapping in the morning mud, the late mud on Twitch. Big love to each and every one of y'all, man, who support the movement, because this is a movement. Not a moment, a movement. So support and love is reciprocated, man. So big love to you all, man. And everybody is coming over there in that membership. Try to get something up to date, man. Got a good story for y'all, man. I want to just take the time to sit there and put it together. But it's coming. So stay tuned, man. Keep your notifications on. Big love to everybody out there in TBP Nation, man. We out here, man. Let's go. Salute. Man, today, man, I just want to run this by y'all, man, because I just had a conversation with somebody and I thought about that and it just made me remember. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that, man. That's a big misconcept in prison, man, where people would think that these gay dudes in prison, man, these homosexuals or these boys or whatever the terminology that you want to use in prison, just because, you know, they gay, they soft. You know, they scared. They weak. You know, they won't fight. They won't push the Bethlehem. They won't, man, no. No. Now, in a lot of cases, that may be true. In a lot of cases, they may have gotten into those situations by force, not by choice. You know, they may have, you know, not been strong enough or you know, had enough fight in them to keep that up off of them, to keep from becoming a victim of that. So they comply. But you got a lot of them in there that came in there like that. You got a lot of them in there that will, you know, put that work in. And the bottom line, which we may not never forget, that, you know, biologically, they are male. You know what I'm saying? Biologically, they got testosterone. Biologically, you don't know what their lifestyle have been, what they have come up, you know, doing, what they, you know, I know some in there that used to box before they got into that. Yeah, and well, I put them together on you. So it's a lot of different dynamics to that. And I think a lot of people just automatically assume just by, you know, society standards that those people are automatically scared and weak, man. But that's not the case, man. Like I said, it's been some in there that's known to be just that, straight dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them come in there too with them domestic violence charges, man, and, you know, domestic murders or something where they done did something to their lover on the street. You know, in most of the cases that I've ran across or heard of, those ones that got homicides and stuff, usually it done came by the Bethlehem. If not the gun, it was the Bethlehem. They done repeatedly stabbed somebody 30, 40, 50, 100, 200 times. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a crucial error, man, into looking at a lot of them and thinking that they just weak and they won't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I done seen a lot of them in there put some work in. I done seen a lot of them stand toe to toe and rumble and came out victorious. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I just was thinking about that. And what really brought me to this subject was that I can remember this one in particular boy, and he won't no big dude or nothing. He's small, slim, you know, you know, acted like a woman, acted feminine, switching, doing all this, doing all of that. You know, from my point of view, my perspective, not really look, you know what I'm saying, feminine, because they had a bald head, you know what I'm saying. But far as the acting and the way that they, you know, carry themselves, they walk like a girl, they talk like a girl, they switching and, you know, even still putting on makeup and all of that stuff with a bald head. You know what I'm saying? You can't make this up, right? And 9 times out of 10, I'd have been around them and for on different institutions, they always had a dude, had a man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was one of those type of boys that had a smart mouth too, and they would, you know, get in a lot of controversy, which subsequently ended their man up in a lot of controversy because they was the type that if you say something to them or looked at them wrong or gave them some type, they'll pop off at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? And be willing to act like they want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Which when they got a man, usually the man gonna get involved, and then it's a whole different type of thing. But if the man get the rumbling, they gonna rumble with him. You know what I'm saying? Somewhat, you know, reminiscent of Boo Boo and Charles. You know what I'm saying? But this in particular, boy, man named T, he had a smart mouth, man. He had a real smart mouth, and I think he had a complex. You know what I'm saying? With people looking at them or perceiving them as being weak just because they was gay. You know what I'm saying? So this one incident that I remember particular, you know, with them, man, was just crazy because it ended up setting a whole big thing off in the block. And what it was they went to the phone one day. I think I spoke on this in one of my videos, but just briefly, but I'm going to give y'all the backstory. It's short, but I won't give it to y'all though because it's just on my brain. But they went to the phone or something, was asking the dude about who next on the phone. And there was a whole line on the wall of the phones and everybody on the phone. So the person that they went to asking where they was in line, now people get mad when you do that. Anybody, because you on the phone, don't be disturbing me when I'm on the phone. You know what I'm saying? If anything, wait till I get off the phone and ask who had next or whatever. But when you come to me when I'm on the phone and stopping me from my conversation, asking me who next, you just taking up time for me on the phone. We ain't got but 20 minutes on the phone. You taking up time for me on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Answering your questions or whatnot. So people don't like that in general. Now, even more so, you know, you got a boy coming up to you, hey, man, who next? You know what I'm saying? You got to be whoever you talk to, you might have to explain who that you talk to because they talking like a girl. You know what I'm saying? Who that? All that is just it's just out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's all the way out of pocket. But anyway, that's what they was doing. For whatever particular reason, they wanted to get on the phone so bad. So they coming and asking the dude, and the dude said, look, man, I already told you, you behind such. So boom, they going back and forth over there to the dudes who saying they next or whatever, and there's a little controversy trying to figure out who going next on the phone or what the order is. But as they doing that, it's a white boy beside the dude that's on the phone that they asking, and he on the phone, right? Now, he got some type of dislike for the homosexuals or disgust. I should use the word disgust because just the way he look at him, and he'll be looking at him, and he like, and oh, because of the way they dressing and the way they acting and the way they walking and talking. Now, T is walking around at this particular time with some little booty shorts on. yeah, some booty shorts on, all small and tight, and you know, you can see drawers line, you know, like some bikini type stuff. So as he goes up there to ask the dude about who next in the phone, as he go to walk away, the white boy looking at him and giggling and laughing. And I guess his people on the phone asked him what was so funny, and he started speaking on it, talking about, you know what I'm saying, you know, T and the way they looking and dressing in here. He got a giggle out of it, right? Now, man, you the dude on the phone, I told y'all the phones is this close together. So the dude on the phone, the T had asked about who next, he can hear him, you know, joking about what he looked like and whatever, telling his people, making a little thing about it, right? So when the dude get off the phone and the next person get on the phone, and then T's supposed to be next after that person, the dude that was on the phone go tell T what the white boy was telling his people, right? So, man, listen. So T like, what? And you can see the body language of what's going on or whatever. Man, T beeline over there, straight to the phone. Why? The white boy's on the phone, and walk up to him with the only way I could really categorize it is like what you be seeing out here on the street when you see these hood videos or whatever, and you get, you know, you got the quote unquote the ratchet hood girl. You know what I'm saying? So T going to say, you know, B, you got something you want to tell me? So the white boy then face going to straight to her like, huh? Huh? Yes. Yeah, you on the phone telling your people something, you joking on me, you think something funny? You got something you want to tell me, B? You know what I'm saying? Because you're a B for real. Did you tell your people that? You know, so the white boy like, I ain't say nothing to you. Say, you did, you on here saying something to your people. Say, no, I ain't say nothing to my people. Say, did you tell them you a B? Huh? Did you tell them you a B? You know, a witch with the B. So he's telling me, I ain't no B. Say, well, what's so funny about you got something funny about what I'm wearing? He said, nah, I ain't saying, pow! Man, smack fire from him right there on the phone, right? So everybody look over there because it's just like, kapow! So boom, he like, just grab his face and he's still holding on to the phone, but he put up no resistance, nothing like to get aggressive, to try to fight back, to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he said, yeah, tell him that. Tell him that. Tell him I just smacked the SH out of you. You know what I'm saying? Tell him that. So you can, his people on the phone, so he got the phone. He got the phone right in one hand, and you can see he gripping it so hard, his knuckles turning white. Face red, got a handprint on his face. It's a white boy, he got a handprint on his face, knuckles white from gripping the phone. So he said, tell him you a B. Tell him I just smacked the SH out you. So he told him something. He said, and I guess his people said, what's going on? What's going on? He said, he just smacked me. He just smacked that SH out. He said, yeah. And tell him I'll do it again. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Pow! 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 Smack them down to the ground, man. I'm talking about like repeated smacks. Like, yeah, nah, open hand. So he all down on the ground and he done balled up in a fetal position and he covered up and everything. And T grabbed the phone and said, yeah, run tell that B, click, and hang the phone up, right? So the white boy laying down there, curled up, balled up. So T people called him, tell him, come on, bring your ass over here. Come on. So he walk away. The white boy laying down there, he crying, he looking disgusted. He get up off the floor. You know what I'm saying? This how vicious the penitentiary is too. People don't care nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look out the way, man. Get out the way. You gotta use the phone. Get out the way. You gotta use the phone. He gets up, go to his cell. Somebody else get on the phone. Man, listen. This another thing. This how it is in the penitentiary too. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I say. You know what I'm saying? It's racism everywhere. Everywhere is in the penitentiary. Please believe that. Now, this how fast these people move, man. His people done called up there to the administration ASAP. Now your people get called up there and tell them, look, they ain't treat my son well. This ain't going on. Look, I need to talk to somebody, man. You may go through this call, get connected to this. You got to call back at this time. Boo, boo, boo. The watch command ain't in. The warden ain't in. All you gonna go through all the ringer. Evidently, they bypassed all that because they called up there and it was like ASAP, man. They want 10, 15 minutes. Them people came running up in there, man. Lockdown. Burp, 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 burp. Blowing the whistle. Everybody lock up. Go to your cell. Go to your cell. Yeah, that ASAP. Yeah, ASAP. They done called up there, told them people somebody attacking their son, brother, whatever he was to them, and they hung up on them on the phone, and they better go see what's going on with their people. Man, them people coming there, lock up everybody got to go to their cell now. People mad, everybody dudes is cussing, they irritated, they frustrated, like, man, F this, man, woo, woo, woo. So it's taking a minute to get everybody locked up because dudes acting like they want a buck. Dudes got to give up their phone call. You done paid for your phone call. Ain't nobody reimbursing you that money. You ain't getting that money back. You can count that as dead and gone. Some dudes don't want to get off. Man, I done used this phone. Man, I done paid for this call. Now they got to get churched up like they might have to rumble with him. It's just pure chaos up in here. You know what I'm saying? All because T done smack fire out the white boy. You know what I'm saying? For running his mouth, though. He was running his mouth, but he just got caught. You see what I'm saying? So, man, they lock up. You gonna get charged. You gonna get locked up. You gonna get off that phone right now. Hey, cut the phones off. Cut the phones off. So they can tell the people in the booth to cut the phone line. They cut the phone line. All the phones just go off anyway. So now dude say, cut my phone call off. I'm telling you, we gonna set it over here. Don't cut my. So it's all of that going on. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of all this chaos, all from the slap. You know what I'm saying? The slap heard around the pod. You know what I'm saying? So, man, everybody, eventually get locked up, get to their cell. They go get the white dude. They get him. They take him out. Boom. They gone. Everybody behind the door. So everybody yelling and screaming, man, this some BS, man. Ain't nobody got time for this. Dudes yelling, man, you need to get your boy in check, man, or that B need to get up out here, man. We ain't gonna be going on lock for all this foolishness. Yeah, you need, all of that. So then the T-man got to stand, man, look, don't worry about my people. It's just madness, man. This is madness going on up in here, man. This is a normal day, though. It's a penitentiary day. You see what I'm saying? So all of that's going on, man. And they out there, they talking to the white boy for a minute or whatever. They don't even bring them back in. They come back in. Everybody and their mama know where they going. They go straight to T-set. You know what I'm saying? Come to the door, turn around, cuff up. What's happening? Turn around, cuff up. So you're taking T out there, walking him out there. 2 officers on each side. You know what I'm saying? Escorting him straight on out there with his little shorts on. Take him on up out there. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Everybody in there talking amongst themselves, hollering on the gate, man. Within, 20, 30 more minutes, they come back in, go to the white boy cell, they get the bags. When they got the bags, you know what time it is. They come in there. They ain't coming back. Tell the seller, pack up all this stuff, which is wrong too. You'll tell your seller, pack up all your stuff. What if your seller don't like it? Your seller can steal your stuff. He can take whatever he got. If you ain't built like that, he ain't worried about no threat or you coming back doing nothing to him, some of your stuff gonna be missing. Some of your stuff gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know because you going to the hole. You ain't getting everything back in the hole. You can only get a certain amount of stuff. You can only have, it's a list of what you can have back there. You ain't gonna know what your whole property count is till you come out the hole. You see what I'm saying? So that's going on, but that's the way they do procedure in there because they lazy. They supposed to go in there they self, pack up your stuff, ask, is this yours, is that yours? They supposed to do that. They never do that. They always come to your cell, tell your seller, pack your stuff up. You see what I'm saying? That's how it going. So then they go to T-cell, get all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Boom, they gone. Now, we all thinking that we coming out. The threat is gone. The controversy is gone. The problem is gone. Man, them people leave us on lock, man. Them people leave us on lock. Why? Because it's a white boy. You dig? It's a white boy, and it's people calling up there threatening and probably talking about they gonna get a lawyer, they gonna sue them, they gonna whatever it is that they say that shakes them people up. And they be sending the subliminal message to us, really all of this foolishness going on here, with all of this violence, with all of this chaos, with all of this fighting and stabbing and everything going on, this Bethlehem play to be going on a weekly basis, don't put your hand on the white boy. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all going, yeah, because them people going, you know, because black dude gets smacked down to the ground and there they ain't gonna do all of that. First and foremost, because the black dude gonna already have let his people know, don't call up here because it's gonna make me look like a snitch, it's gonna make me look weak. I'm gonna have more problems than I had from the beginning. Not so much with the white dudes. Them people heard that, whether he say something or not, them people gonna jump straight on it. And that's gonna cause more ripple effect up there in the administration, because now the warden gotta get involved. He boom, boom, and he gonna send orders down, order major, and then we gonna suffer, you know what I'm saying? We gonna, you know, we gonna feel that, we gonna feel that iron hand. Man, people left us locked down, man, for a couple of days, if I remember correctly, all because of that. And they gone. They already gone. They ain't there want them in the block no more. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they're safe for investigation to make sure there ain't gonna be no repercussions behind what happened in the pod, this, that, and the third. But the bottom line is, them white folks was caught up there and shook them up, and they ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? So they want to be able to have a report to say, oh, well, we did this when that happened. We did this when XYZ happened. We made sure this. We did this. We did that. Woo, woo, woo. But yeah, man, but that was just crazy as I don't know what, man. T went over there and smacked fire from him, and then talked trash, smacked him down to the ground, took his phone and got on there with his people and called them names and hung that joint up. You dig? All because he wanted to laugh and think that just because the man gay, that he weak. Big mistake. You know what I'm saying? Big mistake. Now, the normal question probably would be, well, you think that T probably would have tried to do that to a black dude? Being that it was him, he probably would have. He probably wouldn't have sworn. He probably wouldn't have smacked him. He probably would have, you know, got to Bethlehem, or he probably would have sent his dude over there or whatever. But he definitely would have said something slick out his mouth, because I done seen him get slick with dudes before, which caused other problems. But he gonna get slick. That's how some of them are in there. They gonna say something if somebody say something to them. They not gonna go for you trying to embarrass them, you trying to joke on them. They gonna come back. And one thing you definitely don't want to do in the penitentiary is get in a argument, a verbal debate, or a verbal disagreement with a boy. Because they going to say something out their mouth that you ain't going to be able to accept. You know what I'm saying? They played it dozens times too. So that's going to turn into a physical altercation. So it's best not to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody educate the white boy on that. Ain't nobody tell him. He had to learn the hard way, the open hand way. Yaka, yaka. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But that's how stuff be in the penitentiary, man. You gotta take the heat for whatever somebody else do, because that's how they handle it in the penitentiary. They make everybody pay for one person mistake. You know what I'm saying? Or one person altercation. Everybody gonna pay for it, because they gotta send subliminal message that they not gonna tolerate this, when in actuality they ain't got no choice but to tolerate it, because it's the penitentiary and these things gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. But that just was funny to me, man. That was just some crazy stuff, man, that happened. And yeah, I seen it, and I seen many more of these type of situations, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, conversation made me think about this one. I wanted to share with y'all, man. I thought it was I thought it was hilarious and crazy, insane, all rolled up into one. So I don't know what y'all think. Y'all let me know, man. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back. You know what I'm saying? The moral of the story is, man, don't judge no book by its cover, man, because you got to open it and read the pages, man. You might get yourself into something that you don't want to be into. You know what I'm saying? The white boy found that out the hard way. But like I say, man, it's a blessing in every lesson. And the blessing is, man, you know what I'm saying? In the penitentiary, man, a lot of things in each and every altercation can end in, you know, it can end in somebody losing their life. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the reality of the situation, because of where you at. And something small can escalate into something big. In this situation, ain't nobody do nothing but get hands put on, you know what I'm saying, and lessons was learned on both sides, I'm sure. But, you know, ain't nobody lose their life, so that's a blessing. That's always a blessing. You know, life is a plus, you dig? You know what I'm saying? But y'all talk to me in the comments, let me know. I talk back. Appreciate all the love, man. Appreciate everybody rocking with me, man. Man, listen, man. Hit this like button. If you're not subscribed, I would advise you to subscribe. Stop stealing this positive energy. Positive energy is not to be stolen, man. It's to be accepted and appreciated, man. So, you know, it don't cost you nothing. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and talk to me in the comments, man. I talk back. Spread this message, man. Share these videos. Give it to somebody who might need it if you don't need it. But it's a message in us stuff, man, and I think people need to hear it so they'll know what's going on. So y'all help me do that, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Big love. Be safe. Be smart. Make good decisions. And by all means, boom, 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 boom. Duck them hooks, man. And watch what you say now. Hey, you don't never know what's coming behind it. Boom.
The banking special.
Yeah.
Pure delicious.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.